and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, the first one of the season, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Listen, if you want to get anything from Boohoo Man, there is a link in the description with a code on it where you can get 40% off of anything from Boohoo Man by just watching this show. You know what? And I've got something for you, man. I know you're going to America and them thing there, you know what I mean? It's going to be a bit cold out there sometimes, right? So, yeah. Via the guys from Boohoo Man. Actually, it's from them, right?
You see?
That's for you.
All right.
Yeah?
Big up Boohoo. You don't know. Grey. I like grey.
Matches your top that you got on.
Yeah, you see it.
See?
You get me?
See, I look after you.
You get me?
You ain't going to get that in America, you know?
Yeah?
You think man ain't giving you them thing there, man ain't giving you goods and them thing, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, they give me packs. Nah, big up Boohoo though, you get me? I can't lie, this looks a bit wavy.
Nice, man.
I'm
nice.
not gonna lie.
First Bias Premier League show of the new season.
Let's get into the results. As you would say, innit?
yeah. No, come on.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Arsenal first.
Yeah, let's get the results out the way first, innit?
Well, all four of them?
Yeah, all four. Yeah, let's hear them.
All right.
I'd love to know. You get me?
All four results, right? So, obviously, there was a Fulham Arsenal game, right? I went 3-1. He went 3-0. This is exact score right. 3-0. He got it exactly right. That's 3 points to him. Liverpool versus Leeds. You went for a 2-2 draw, right? I went 2-1. I won that one by 1 point. I got the 1 point for that. I got the outcome right.
Agent Rodrigo.
We'll talk about that game. Spurs versus Everton, right? You said 2-1 to Everton. I said 2-1 to Spurs. You got that one right. Another point to you. And then West Ham versus Newcastle. You said 3-1 to Newcastle. I said 1-0 to West Ham. You got that one right. You actually obliterated me this week, man.
Boom!
You did. You destroyed me.
Bodied. Nah, yeah.
You bodied me this week.
1-0.
Yeah, well done. 1-0.
Ultimate forfeit pending. Ultimate
It's
forfeit
the first
pending.
week, man. Chill.
But I'm on now. You know me, but I'm not.
Chill. Sometimes I get off to a little bit of a slow start on these things. I'll take off my glasses, man, because I'm getting serious now. Right? Next week, I'm back on it.
Yeah, back again.
Back on it. But let's talk first of all about the game.
Yeah.
3-0. Very, very impressive away day performance. Gabriel, fantastic performance. Willian, but both guys on their debut were brilliant. I mean, what did you make of it?
From start to finish, on point. You get me? Defense, midfield, strike force.
Well, not when you say from start, right at the start. We had that scare in it.
Yeah, but you see, like with me, I just put that down to the communication thing. You get me? Gabriel's still learning his English. He weren't too sure if Lennon was gonna come. He weren't too sure in it, so I just.
I don't even know if it's English. It's like neither of them communicated.
Yeah.
Neither of them.
It was him and Ainsley. But it was Ainsley as well because the way Ainsley played it, you get me. But he did play at pace as well, like. But
I actually, looking back at it, think it was Gabriel's fault because the goalkeeper's not called for it.
Yeah,
so you can't be leaving it to run through if no one's called for it.
Maybe where he's. Maybe you have to remember it's his first game.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe
nervous,
maybe he's young as well.
Yeah.
You understand? There's David Luiz is the guy that he'd probably look to help him through. He ain't got that. You understand? He's looking, he's seeing Holding, Tierney. You understand? It's a bit difficult, and he's in the middle.
But after that,
he
didn't put a foot wrong. He was brilliant in defence. Yeah. He brilliant at bringing the ball out. Fantastic passing, and he was so strong and commanding.
Blood, he's a big youth.
He's a big youth. I didn't realise he was that big.
Bro, neither did I, blood. Yeah. When he was at the back, I was like, raw. And he's got pace. Yeah. You understand? He's got pace to him. Like if you
pace and rangy, innit?
You understand? Like the way he passes as well. He always wants to go forward, blood. You understand? I remember in the first few minutes, the first 15, Gaffer was a bit like, he's a bit nervous. I was like, nah, he's not. He's actually trying to pass forward, but there's no options. So he's having to cut back and go across to Holding. You saw how he was moving. Blood, the goal as well. You understand? You see the way he come in the air, blood. I can't remember last time I've seen a centre-back like that at Arsenal, blood. I know it's the first game, yeah?
Wait a minute. What do you mean the goal in the air? You didn't even see it.
What, the goal?
I
never saw the whole. No, I saw the goal. No.
Hold on a minute.
Wait. No, imagine now. Look, I saw the goal. You know how I saw the goal? I never saw the holding thing.
You didn't see
I never saw the holding thing. I never saw the holding when Holding did the madness. When Holding told him to when Holding told him to flipping Robinho, you get me?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
I never
by
saw that
Holding.
because when I came upstairs, yeah, you know they got the other room there, innit? When I've come up the stairs, when I bust the corner's coming in it. So when I'm coming in with my food, I'm watching that there, innit? So I've
Watch
seen
the
the
video.
goal.
I was watching back the
And when I
watch-along
walk
yesterday.
in, I'm like, I know already, but I
that's-
never knew who scored because obviously I've just seen the
Yeah,
header.
I see you walking in with like,
And I'm like-
he's got like some chips and a burger
Yeah.
in his hand. He's walking in.
Man, and my jerk burger.
What's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Nah, I said who scored. I was saying who scored because I know we scored, and then you lot were saying, yo, Holding did that mad thing, like, you get me? And then
Yeah,
obviously,
it's a bad goal.
you have to big
and-
up Lacquer as well. You understand? He got a lot of unwarranted stick, in my opinion, last season.
And Aubameyang.
About my blood clot Yang, you get me? You already know, blood, you understand?
That's like the
striker in
trademark
the
goal
league.
now, innit?
Blood, you get me? It's just when he gets there, punk, you understand? You're in trouble, blood. You understand? It's just elite striker. You understand?
Absolutely brilliant
Arteta
goal.
got everything spot on, blood. Line up, everything, blood. You get me? The substitutions, you understand? We saw Ceballos and Nketiah have a little ting. But then you saw after the game, you get me, the man that took the selfie and said, yo, we're good over here, bro. You get me, like, you understand? You want to see that, though. You want to see that little intensity, you understand, in the warm-up because they're ready for the game. So you want to see, get me, they're up for it.
Ceballos did that because Nketiah got on the phone to his man.
Yeah.
Yo, Uncle you.
Yeah,
But I said, yeah, we're coming.
You understand?
Ceballos said, well, I'm far from home, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good, bro. We're
You
good.
understand? No, yo, fuck it, blood.
No, but that was
Try
good
call
to
the
see.
bass man, then the bass man them said, yo, the corona
We're
thing,
too
we have to
far.
quarantine for 14 days, blood. Yo, we need to put this beef on hold right now, you see it? Hey, bass man them, you know the bass man them's on it, blood. You understand? They can't even fly in, blood. You get me? Man, have to quarantine. These times he's getting smoked.
But it was good, like you said.
Yeah.
Even that is good to see.
Yeah.
That, you know, first of all, there's a bit of fight and spirit in that team, right? In intensity in a warm-up, right? Normally they're messing around in those things. And then secondly, the fact that after the game, straight away, they didn't wait, didn't hesitate. Everything's good, man. Because
Pattern.
these things happen all the time
That's
in
what I'm
football.
saying.
All the
You
time.
get me? Like,
Even at amateur level,
yeah. All
down the
reset.
part level, it happens all the time.
Henri said like the invincible times, they'd be having madnesses, you get me? You get me? Like Vieira would go in hard on a man. Henri would be like, yo, blood, what are you dealing with? You understand? Yo, relax yourself, like. Or Vieira's like, what do you mean relax myself, blood? Toughen up, blood, you get me?
Yeah, you
Hold
want-
that, blood, you understand?
You want that intensity. You remember the other day he was watching that documentary, the Tottenham one, and that's the first thing Mourinho's saying to them, innit? He's going, you guys, you're too nice.
You're too soft. I want
And
you to be bastards on the pitch.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's what we
Which they
have.
weren't yesterday, but we get to that.
You get me? We're bastards on the pitch, blood,
Yeah.
you understand? You can see that in us now.
Willian as well.
2 assists, hit the post, very unlucky for me. Great debut, blood.
Yeah.
You understand? But we have to.
We got to chill.
You have to
We
remember
gotta chill.
Mkhitaryan got a couple assists in his debut as well.
You
blood.
know we got to chill
You get
though.
me?
We got to chill, right? Because it was only Fulham.
Yeah.
It was only Fulham. We've got to remember that. We can't get too carried away. It wasn't like we was playing out one of the top dogs. We're playing a team that's just come up. All the teams actually that came up, all of
Got
them got
smoked.
smoked at the weekend, right? So we got to remember that. We have to remember that.
But
and
we
be
did our
conscious
job,
of
blood.
that.
You understand? One to
Yeah,
these,
yeah,
man.
yeah. We done our job.
One to these, man.
But we done our job, and it was a great, you know. Listen, how many times last year were we like, we're going
Yeah.
away? Everywhere we went away, we're scared.
That's the thing. We've gone first game. Nah, but last season we went first game and beat Newcastle away.
Yeah,
You
but,
get me? But
1-0,
this time, yeah, what?
Scraped it.
Nah,
Scraped.
for me, I think it was a good performance last year at Newcastle. I can't lie. But I think this year, the manager, because we've won a trophy. Last year we were coming in off the Europa League beatdown. This year we're coming in FA Cup, Community Shield. You understand? Opening day win now, 3-0. You understand? Pepe didn't even start. You get me? You have to
Yeah.
remember, Louise weren't there, Saliba weren't there. You understand? Party weren't there.
Torreira, no Guendouzi.
Party
no
weren't there.
Ozil.
I'm
Party,
joking.
I just got
Yeah, Oro, what is it? Owa weren't there.
Owa.
You get me? Owa, you get me? You understand? Like,
Yeah, now you're getting greedy, bro.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
really
but
getting
I want to
greedy.
be greedy. What do you mean, blood? I've been
Yeah,
waiting
yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
long time, blood. Yeah, I've been waiting
Yeah.
a long time to actually start.
What
This
you-
is the first season where I actually like, you know, like when Emery came in, yeah, after Wenger, there was a bit of like hope because you know Wenger's gone now. Yeah, this time is different. It's that actually feels like.
Yeah.
You understand? Like I remember when Klopp went into Liverpool in October, and they finished 8th. I think they got to the Europa League final, and they lost to Emery's Sevilla. I think it was that year. Arteta's come in December. We finished 8th, but he's won a trophy, the FA Cup. Obviously, the Shield is the Shield. He's won a trophy, the FA Cup. We finished 8th. You understand? Very similar to Liverpool
Yeah.
when Klopp came in, but we've got a trophy. So Arteta, I'm not saying he's better manager than Klopp, But if you compare their tenures, the
started
start, Arteta's miles ahead.
Yeah. What do you
understand?
make of Martinez has gone?
You know my feelings on that. I'm very sad, blood. You get me? For me, I wanted him to start, blood. But Leno made a fantastic save. After
You can't blame Arsenal, as I said it the other day.
20 million in it, like the brother ain't played for 10 years and you're getting 20 M's. You can't really, you get me? And he deserves to be someone's number one. You get me? I just hope Villa.
That's a good move for him.
Yeah, me. I'd have to get me chat to my man's guy Mings and tell him, yo, look after my brother. You know, that's a real one.
He's going to be busy there. That's one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Mings better be on job this year, blood.
The other results, as we said, it was a cracking.
Hector, 1 minute, Hector as well before we leave the Arsenal game. You get me? Should have gone.
You mean you're on about their Hector,
Yeah,
not
their
our
Hector.
Hector?
Yeah, Michael Hector. He should have gone.
Yeah, he should have been sent off.
Tiles on him. Ty probably waited for me to cuss his clerk, blood. There you go, Ty. You happy now?
Anyhow, he would have lost that game or draw. Bloody hell, he would have been. You know what I mean?
If he got the equaliser. Oh my God, blood.
And he did actually clear a shot off the line from Aubameyang
when he went round.
So yeah, Liverpool versus Leeds. What a game!
Hey,
what a game that was, man. Do you say to yourself, brilliant performance by Leeds, or do you say naive?
I say brilliant because when they got back to 3-3, they were holding on. It was that stupidness from Rodrigo. You get me? It was a striker's challenge in the box. You get me? He's been caught out and he's just tried to rectify the mistake and he's fucked it. Simple as, blood. You understand? Because
hat-trick for Salah.
I told you about Leeds, blood. I told you the way they will hit them on the break. You see, when I tell you about Calvin Phillips just pinging it, everybody just get it. Fling. The second goal.
But let me just say something. Yeah, they were brilliant, but they still lost.
Yeah, but it was
and
they actually got blood.
I've seen other teams.
Could you have imagined them go to blood? They gone to Anfield and scored 3 goals on opening day of the season.
Fantastic.
Just promoted.
Brilliant.
What's cost them is an error.
Brilliant. But I've seen a lot of teams do this, right? Come up and play that really open style.
Yeah.
You can't do that in the Premier League, man. I'm a little bit worried for them because I'm like, if they do that, game in, game out, you've seen it. You'll get turned over by even the so-called lesser teams because the defences are better.
Yeah.
I applaud how they played, but I think they were just a bit too open.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do that. I mean, as I said, I don't, you know, it's a hard one because I don't want to talk them down because I love to see the way they played. It was brilliant. But I'm just worried if they're going to do that week in, week out, man.
Nah, but you have to realise, blood, they've gone and got 3 goals at Anfield. You don't
but they lost.
Nah, but don't you think they can go to other grounds and hold 3 and keep the clean sheet, or keep
Possibly.
the goals down? Because when you look at the attacking threat they have going forward, Rodrigo didn't even start, blood. You understand? They had Bamford up there. Bamford missed a couple.
Yeah.
He should have scored before he actually scored the goal.
Easy chance,
you get me? So it could have been a 4-4, not a 4-3. You understand? So
I like the way that
Leeds will stay up, blood. I'm telling you
I like
that
the way that
now,
they took it. I like the way they took it to Liverpool. Yeah, I think they'll stay up. They you know, I'm just saying that I think the lesson, and maybe it's a good thing that they didn't win that game because the lesson they're going to learn from that is like, right, less attack, but also we got to be more careful in defence because, as I said, there's some of them lesser teams that will just sit back. You know, they'll just wait on you and then just say, yeah, go on, because how many times we've seen that over the years with Arsenal? You know, so
enough times. Bro.
It's a great game. Spurs versus Everton.
Yeah, let me tell you. You see, you're there trying to
Man,
diss.
I'm telling you,
You're there trying to diss Hamis.
I wasn't dissing.
Yeah, he
Hamis.
was. Oh, this, that. Let me tell you, baller. Yeah, Alan, baller. Yeah?
Alan's a baller.
Bossing it. You understand? Tottenham who, blood? You understand the expression? Stress first game in the blood clot season. Rattled already,
If I was expressions, I would be stressed. The way they were so flat.
Yeah. There was
I
no
couldn't
press.
believe it, man. They were
like Sunday want to pass the cane, blood. You understand?
Yeah, they were
just
poor, man. I'm like, is that documentary had an effect on them or something?
Yeah, blood, you understand?
Because I'm like,
GF was sending bare shots, but they said if they continue playing like this, Amazon are going to offer them a recommission for part 2, blood. You understand? He was ripping them up, blood. You understand? I heard it, the commentary was very similar to when, I tweeted it as well, it was very similar to when we played City in the Carling Cup final. And he was like, look at Arsenal, they're just walking.
Yeah.
Ramsey's just walking.
But they
Aubameyang's just walking. This Bellerin's walking, there's no press. And when you actually looked on it, He was like, Kane's walking, Ali's just walking. Son don't get like
One of the things they were known
blood,
for.
big up Doherty, blood, you understand? He's loving life, blood. Tottenham lost, Arsenal won. He's having the fucking time of his life, blood. You understand? Yeah, he's having the time of his life. He didn't give a shit, blood. He did not care, bro. We want a picture, come, bro. Let's take a pic, man. You understand? Big up the people, then, blood. Yeah, come. Yeah, that's no problem, man. Come.
Nice one. Cheers.
Nice to
Cheers.
meet you, man. Thank you.
Cool, man. Cool.
You too, man.
You don't get that on BBC,
too,
do you?
man.
Right.
Respect, brother.
What was you saying again?
What was it? Tottenham.
Yeah, so
Nice to
Tottenham,
meet you.
You know the one thing about Tottenham
Yeah.
that I've always thought to myself, Tottenham, under Pochettino, they're
Yeah.
always pressing.
Yeah.
Pressing
There's
relentless.
no
And I was
press
like,
with-
wow,
yeah.
if they, hopefully they'll continue like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Of course, bloody hell.
Yeah. Because
They were awful. And talking of awful, there was another team, equally as bad, man, West Ham.
Yeah.
Against Newcastle. Newcastle bossed it.
Blood. Wilson goal in his
Wilson,
debut.
goal in-
Hendricks goal on his debut.
That's a bad goal by
That was a
Hendricks.
bad goal by. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna say, spun you that
Bad
goal
goal
was
by
cold,
Hendricks,
blood.
man.
Yeah, that's it.
West Ham, I mean, we got them here at the weekend.
Yeah, that's me.
Hopefully they play like
Yeah.
that. Because
Rice is
they
looking
were
like his head's been
dreadful.
turned. I mean, I know he's my guy, but you understand? You know, man has to comment on the situation, blood. You get me?
Chelsea.
Head's looking spun, blood. You get me? He's doing
He's a
Beyblade
Chelsea
right
fan,
now.
isn't he?
He's doing spinning top, blood.
He's a
He's
Chelsea
like that,
fan.
blood. He's spinning. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. I'm going Stamford Bridge, can't do. I understand. Chung up the King's Road, dog. He's a
they
fan
were-
as well. Obviously, Mount's there, his best friend.
They
You know,
were
Mount's probably
dreadful.
hitting with the DMs, blood. Come on, bro, man. Look, you man are getting smoked, blood. Come over here, man. Look, Werner's here. Zaish is here. Havertz is here. You get me? Thiago
Man, they were
Silva's here.
terrible.
Oh, my days. It's a mad thing, blood.
The other result, Palace beating Southampton.
Zaha
by,
with a lovely goal.
Zaha with a great
The way
goal.
he turned on it and just went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1-0
serious goal.
to them. And the other game was Leicester beating West Brom 3-0. And again, West
Vardy, 2
Brom were
penalties.
very poor in that game.
Yeah.
I'll be worried if they play like that, mate. They ain't going to last there too long.
And-
Two
and-
penalties
And the thing is,
Vardy, 2 penalties for Zaha.
Yeah.
For Salah.
Salah.
So,
Yeah. And, Leicester had a lot of injuries, blood. You understand? They had to play in Didi at centre back, and they still kept the clean sheet, blood. You
Yeah, they
understand?
played
So
well.
it shows you. You get me?
Yeah, but
West Brom are.
West Brom, they didn't even have a go. I was
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Do you look on
Callum's
it
there
and say,
now. I feel
lack of-
sorry watching that,
yeah,
blood.
the lack of fans at games.
Yeah.
right?
What did I tell you about the Fulham game?
Because you think of it, West Brom would have been bouncing, Fulham would have been bouncing.
Who else
You know?
got? Who else?
You know, well, they're the two promoted teams
Yeah,
that played
yeah,
at home.
Yeah.
And I think that lack of fans, they got so exposed,
Yeah,
both
yeah,
of them. They were both very poor, man.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the results of the weekend.
Chelsea are playing tonight, innit?
Chelsea are playing tonight.
Wolves, Sheffield United,
Yeah.
Brighton, Chelsea.
It's
What do
all
you think
weird
about
now,
them?
innit? All weird now.
What do you think, Chelsea?
It'll be interesting to see Chelsea. I mean, listen, man, it's like Superstar FC, isn't it? At the moment, with all the players that
But they need to
bought.
gel FC.
They got a gel FC. You know what I mean? They got a gel.
Can you understand? Yeah, you see it. You understand, man? I said gel FC.
But wow,
Can
they're
Lampard gel them?
If you're a
Yeah,
Chelsea
understand?
fan, it must be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, because
All
come
the
on,
play-
like,
all the
it's-
players they bought in.
And it's looking like they're still
And
out,
they're still looking
there
to get more.
Yeah, me still trying to fish and get rice. You understand? Lampard part 2. You understand? It's looking like Lampard part 2, blood. You get me? You know, that's probably
I'll
saying
tell
to
you
it,
one.
look, mate, how far he left there. Look, came over here. Look what I done.
It ain't going to be Lampard part 2. You've got to deliver with that team.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Trust
but,
me.
But you know what? I like his comments. The way he was talking in his press conference, he was saying that, yo, I've like last season, fourth was the aim, but I've not come here to battle for fourth. I've come here to win. And you get me? That's Chelsea fans should. You understand? You want to hear that?
He's got no alternative just to say that, because if he don't, he's gone.
Abramovich is just there, like ready to pull, ready to pull. You know,
Abramovich don't play, mate.
the man, the trigger finger
Abramovich,
itchy.
yeah, man, he's itchy, boy. You know what I
Itchy
mean?
blood. Pull it,
And he don't care that it's a Chelsea legend.
Yeah,
He'll
pull
be
it,
gone.
boop. Look-
And he knows that, so he's
Look
got
how
to
he
say
down
it.
Mourinho, blood.
Exactly.
You don't feel twice. Come back again. Whoop. Hey, man.
Right, so we're going to get into, we've got where's the ham roll, man?
Dog, you never stopped.
The ham roll, we haven't even got a ham roll today.
Yeah, Brennan, where is it?
We
You
got a
didn't bring
ham
it?
roll,
It's
and
Brennan's
we've also
fault.
got a
Brennan's
new
ham roll
feature.
of the week.
We've got a new feature. We've got a ham roll and boohoo man of the week, right? Our boohoo man of the week, I'm going to do that. That for me, that goes to Gabriel. He was outstanding on his debut, scored. Arteta said after the game, which I didn't even really realise, he goes, remember, that's his first game for nearly 6 months.
Yeah.
Remember, the French league finished early. First competitive game, and played like that.
That's why I gave him a 10 in the player ratings.
Unreal, right? So for me, you know, he's my boohoo man of the week, and it's not just because he was an Arsenal player. I just thought he had an outstanding debut. There were some good other debuts of Wilson, Hendrick, like you said, a goal, but I just thought
Doherty had a great debut. Great debut.
You're on him, innit?
Yeah, great debut, blood.
All right,
remember how he
Ham
was like?
Ham roll.
blood. Ham roll. Tottenham, blood. Get me? I'll take Doherty out of it. You understand? You can come chill here. Get me? Them man, they hold that, blood. You understand? Shocking performance, blood. You get me? It's expected though. You understand? Because I want to know where the man are that wanted Mourinho over here, blood. I want to know where you are.
Yeah.
Because that's what would have
My
happened.
brother
Laurie,
included.
you fucking idiot. Yeah. Whoa. Curtis, yeah. You understand? Them plats are too
calling
tight.
him out.
Them plats are too tight, blood. You need to loosen them plats. You need to loosen the plats, dog. You understand? Put a bit of pressure upon your brain. You see it? That me I say. Because Mikel Arteta's blood, yeah. Arsenal are home, blood, yeah. We are fucking home, rude boy.
Well, let's hope that Arteta can repeat the trick. Of course, up next against West Ham here at the Emirates. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be Saturday, 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock kickoff. Looking forward to that. Big up to Boohoo Man for sponsoring us today. Don't forget, if you look at the link in the description, anything from Boohoo Man, you want stuff like this, 40% off. Just use the AFTV code.
That can't even fit you, blood. That's a large cuz. You ain't lost that much weight.
We'll be back next week.